If you've ever wondered what the view would be like through the nose gun turret of a Flying Fortress, flying a few thousand feet over Calgary, you have a chance. Aluminum Overcast, a B-17 Flying Fortress, has come to Canada for the first time and is providing flights as a fundraiser for the US-based Experimental Aircraft Association, which owns the vintage plane.
Well, it's a chance to share the airplane with Canada. We have, it's owned by Experimental Aircraft Association, and we have chapters all throughout the world. And so it's a chance to help out the Canadian chapters, which we've never been able to do before. So this is our first Canadian tour.
For volunteer pilots Lorraine Morris and her husband Ken, bringing history to life and fundraising to keep the Fortress flying is just part of the reason they fly.
At first it's, oh, I get to fly a B-17, but it quickly becomes the people you meet and the stories that they tell and the stories that this airplane evokes for them. Their family members many times will come out with them, and as we get done flying, the veterans will start talking about more and more, and the families will say, we've never heard this before. These are all new stories to us.
And he doesn't serve very well either. You ain't no flaming beauty yourself, bud.
94-year-old Doug Curtis is one of those vets. Curtis was a tail gunner who survived 48 World War II missions in a Lancaster bomber. The B-17 flight brought back sad memories of his crew, all who have since passed on, but some fond memories too.
And that's the first ever in a B-17. We used to have them stationed near us, so I was familiar with the aircraft, at least in the air, not on the. I was never near one before. But anytime we had the opportunity, we'd always land. If we were in trouble, we'd always try and pick an American air base because the food was a heck of a lot better.
It's very moving for us because it gives you it really reminds you of why we're doing this. We're doing this to remind the younger generations of what the older generations went through, what they had to sacrifice. And so meeting people like it gives meaning to the whole thing. And you hear their stories and you forget when you're out flying and go, no, I get to fly this cool plane, you forget how much people sacrificed for it. So it's really neat.